welcome to the official press conference for our double-header event that you'll see live here in Wollongong on Wednesday night, also on Main Event Television, which is available on Foxtel and KO. An outstanding night of boxing that is coming back to Wollongong, our first show here with No Limit in quite some time. Really looking forward to seeing all of these fighters in action, and you can go and order the pay-per-view now ahead of what will be an outstanding night of fights. Headlines by the #1 ranked Super-Bantamweight in the world in Sam Goodman against the knockout artist Mark Schleibs, who's talked himself into this fight and has plenty believing he's a chance of an upset. We also have Isaac Hardman here, the head splitter. He takes on Endri Saavedra, who we get to lay our eyes on for the very first time here at the press conference today. And we've got a really exciting fight between a couple of former rugby league players in Curtis Scott and Joey Leilua, amongst others, on this undercard. Ben Damon is my name. Cannot wait to call the fights on Wednesday night. It's all brought to you by No Limit. George Rose is the boss there. George, how are you feeling about being back in Wollongong for the first time in quite some time?
Well, look, mate, it's been nearly 3 years since we were here, and I remember the last time we were here, this venue absolutely erupted with a massive upset win for Paul Gallen over Lucas Brown. The crowd was nuts, the venue was nuts, and it's just good to be back here. And I'm glad that when we're coming back here, we're coming back with a local boy to headline it, because the one thing that was missing last time we were here was a local champion. Now we've got one in Sam Goodman, who will lead this card on Wednesday night. Yeah,
a bunch of locals here. Sam Goodman, you mentioned. We've also got Zeke Campbell, who we'll talk to very shortly. Travis Druce as well lives just around the corner and down the road. I know there's plenty who are excited about his fight. We'll be hearing from both Travis Druce and Cohen Mazzudia. What do you make of that one, George?
Look, I think it's a fantastic fight. It's a sleeper for fight of the night. You've got a guy in Travis Druce stepping up in opponents against Cohen Mazzudia. Cohen Mazzudia has been the guy on the super welterweight scene for some time. We've got everybody, every man and their dog putting their hand up to try and fight Nikita Tszyu to get that opportunity. We saw a big upset win for Anton Markovic on last Wednesday night. He put his hand up for the fight. People are forgetting that Cohen's been that guy in this division for quite some time. And so if you want to make a name for yourself in the super welterweight division, Cohen's the guy that you need to be up against. And that's what Travis is doing now. He's putting his hand up. He wants this opportunity. It's a fight that could be the potential of fight of the night. We've also got Zeke Campbell too, who's, you know, he's very well touted, welterweight, super welterweight division, so he's another guy putting his hand up, and he gets opportunity to show off against his hometown crowd.
Hang on, George, have you just soft announced that the winner of Mazzudia against Druce is a really good chance of fighting against Nikita Tszyu?
I'm saying that you've got to give Cohen the respect he deserves. You've got to give Travis the respect he deserves for taking this fight. If you want to talk about people that are worthy of a fight against Nikita Tszyu, these guys are both worthy of it.
So that's a yes.
I'm saying I won't say it's not.
Okay. The footy players, the fuse was lit on Friday of last week. We had the face-off and various bits and pieces that came out publicly. These two have started to talk us into this fight. What are you expecting between Joey Leilua and Curtis Scott? Because everyone seems to have an opinion.
Well, look, like I said, the last time we were here at Wynn Entertainment Centre, it was a former NRL player that stole the show who set the crowd alight. These guys have that opportunity to do the same. We're not looking for them to be pretty boxers. We're not looking for them to put on a skillful class. We're here to see a brawl. We want to see them get amongst it, get out there and absolutely rip in. And I've said a few times, every person in the NRL keeps talking about how Curtis Scott has got this fight, no problems. They're backing Curtis every day of the week. And rightfully so. He's been training with guys like Brock Jarvis. He's been training for boxing for quite a couple of years now. But if you doubt Joey Leilua for one moment, I looked at him the other day. I reckon he's in better shape now than he was when he was playing footy. The only weight that he's put on is in his arms. I touched his arms the other day. They're freaking huge. You got 3 seconds out of your day today, go and touch Joey Leilua's arms and tell me that you're not scared of getting punched by them. He's in great shape. I'm telling you, these guys are here to bang, and if it goes past 2 minutes, I'll be shocked. I'll be absolutely shocked, because I know as soon as one of them gets touched on the chin, they're letting it all loose.
I don't know if Joey's all right with that, people queuing up to touch his arms here in Wollongong today.
Touch his arms, I'm telling you. Touch his arms, they're huge. Curtis will get his opportunity to touch them on Wednesday night, but anyone else, touch them, they're big.
Speaking of huge, what about the man a couple of seats down from him? The first time we've been able to see him, Endri Saavedra. He's 15-1 as a pro. He went to the Olympic Games, an outstanding boxer, and he takes NRA Isaac Hardman this Wednesday night. He's a big fella.
Yeah, look, I'm excited about this fight. And you know, they've been talking about how he's coming over here as a knockout artist, a knockout king. You know, you see the size of him, you can understand why he gets knockouts. He's a big boy. But you know what? If I had to pick one person that you were saying that we need someone to represent Australia to step in the ring, pound for pound, who can step up against a knockout artist and knock that bloke out, I'm picking Isaac Hardman every day of the week. You see his highlight reels, he knocks people out cold. He's got that in him. And you know, if someone's got to step up to the challenge, I know Isaac does every day of the week. He's the head splitter for a reason. He can hit, but he's up against a bloke who wants to take his head off and take everything from him. And you know, when you're Isaac and you know that you've got a top 5 opportunity laying, you know, just around the corner for you, you get a win here, puts you in the top 5 in the world. You're putting everything on the line, and I'm backing them hands every day of the week.
25 knockouts from the 30 wins between the pair in our co-main event, and that does take us to the main event. And George, you've got a job to do today, because last time they came face to face, there was a slap and you were found wanting. What about today? Do you jump in and save the day, or are you going to let violence ensue again?
Look, I was not ready for that. I was not ready. I didn't expect it. This fight has turned into a fight that I didn't expect. When we were picking Mark Schleibs as an opponent for Sam Goodman, it's because he had that knockout power. Sam needs something to prepare him for what lays around the corner for him. He's got inner weight around the corner. He's in a mandatory position that he's putting everything on the line for against Mark Schleibs. So to do that, you've got to put him in an uncomfortable position against a guy who can punch, a guy who can knock him out if he gets opportunity, but a guy who can also get in his head and make him feel uncomfortable. And that's what Mark Schleibs has done in everything leading up to this. He's making Sam feel uncomfortable. He's got knockout power. He's going to put Sam in a situation that we need him to be prepared for when he's at the world level that he is. I didn't expect Mark to steal the show as much as he has. He's been fantastic. He gets the memo. He knows what it means to be a pay-per-view star here in Australia, and he's taken it with both hands and put everything on the line. But Sam Goodman is a champion who's waiting for his world title belt. He already has a few belts in his trophy cabinet, but he's waiting for them world title belts, and he's risking it all in front of his hometown crowd here in Wollongong. And you know, it's not only an audition for Sam Goodman to let the world know that he's ready for that world title, it's also an audition for Wollongong to show the world how they make noise here, how they get behind their hometown champions and really put on a great show, because we want to be able to bring a world title here next door. We want to fill out that stadium next door for Sam Goodman in a world title shot. For that to happen, he has to beat Mark Schleibs, and he needs a Wollongong crowd to represent.
Best place to watch it, of course, on the lounge, watching main event, but takes us to the main event of the evening on Wednesday night. It is Sam Goodman, number 1 in the world at Super-Bantamweight with the IBF and the WBO. He takes on Mark Schleibs, who we saw last time out with a knockout of the year contender and who has been full of excitement and interest throughout the build-up to this, Mark. Good to see you again. How do you feel being back here in Wollongong again, where you've pretty much got everyone offside?
Yeah, look, you know, I'd like to thank God for this opportunity. Your hometown boys back. You know, I've done all the legwork on this promotion. I feel a lot better than I look, to be honest. I'm excited for Wednesday night, and I can't wait to put on a show.
How do you think they feel about you, the people of Wollongong? You've had comments about Sam, about Alex Volkanovski, about the city itself.
Oh, look, you know, obviously I'm in enemy territory, but I'm excited, man. I'm here to win the crowd over. I can't wait to get in there, show the fans who I am and how hard I've been working. I know for Sam, you know, all the pressure's on him. There's no pressure on me. I'm relaxed, I'm calm, I'm ready to go, and I can't wait.
He slapped you last time that you were here, and we had a face-off the other day. A lot was said there, the open workout, you clashed again. Do you think you're in his head?
Of course I'm in his head. It's obvious. You know, you have a look at him, mate. His eyes are coming out his head. You know, he looks like a dead set zombie, and I'm dead set glowing. So I can't wait to punch his head in.
You can't spit out a word right now, you
What?
idiot. You can't spit out a word right now, you clown. You sound like you're struggling for weight more than me.
Nah, mate.
Come on, pal.
You wish, bro. You wish.
Do you expect, Mark, when you look at this fight, you've thought about this fight, something similar to what we saw last time from you, that huge shot that put him down
look,
and out?
you know, I feel a lot of people haven't seen my full potential. You know, I've got this fight now. You know, I've got got the opportunity to show the world who I am and how good I am. I believe it's taken a lot of self-belief, sacrifice to get to this point. Apparently Volk's not coming to see you either, mate, because your own people don't want to watch you get knocked out, bub.
Is that right, Volk's not coming?
Oh, apparently, yeah. That's what I heard, mate.
Do you have a message for Volk? I don't know if he's watching.
I'm going to smash Sam Goodman at Wednesday night.
And what about a message for Sam himself? Because he's sitting up here. Do you have any final words to
look,
say to him?
mate, Sam's been on mute the whole promotion. He only arcs up when he's at home, so I don't expect much from Sam. Wednesday night, I'm going to show the fans who I am. All the talking's been done. I'm here now, and I can't wait to get in there.
Sam Goodman, what do you want to say about Mark Schleibs? Because he's been very vocal in the lead up to this fight. How's it sat with you?
Look, he's just a mouthpiece, but he's just gone on the whole time. But look, everyone thinks it's getting under his skin. What he says pretty minor. It's like arguing with a 4-year-old, to be honest. So, look, I'll just let him carry on, let him do what he does, and he'll turn up on Wednesday night, and he'll get splattered. So, that's all I've got to say about Mark Schleibs.
You're going to face off here in a minute. Does George have to be a bit more on his game today?
I don't think so.
I dare, bro. I dare.
He's just a mouthpiece, but
Just a mouthpiece, bro.
let him carry on.
Just a mouthpiece. Put some TNs on you, mate. You look like one of the boys from the area. Put some TNs on. All you're missing is some sunnies.
He's just like arguing with a 4-year-old.
Just like
It's a child. It's a child. So look, he's going to shit himself on Wednesday night like he did when we done the face-off. He didn't say,
Yeah, mate.
didn't say boo
Like you
the
shoot
other
yourself
day
in
when
the
I was
ring.
in front of him.
Your feet
He's
are
gonna
stuck
do
in
fuck
mud.
all on the day.
You
So
couldn't.
look,
In the ring, mate, when you shadow box, if you bring that Wednesday night, you're getting stopped in one round. You couldn't even move your
look at
feet.
him, he's acting like he's actually stopped real fighters. He stopped nobody. So look, he's getting called a knockout artist and this and that. He was saying his best fight. No disrespect to Robert Trigg, but his best win was against Robert Trigg. Like,
Yeah, my best one's
look
going
at
to
the
be you next
levels.
Wednesday.
What about the comments about Volkanovski? He's had him again today. How does that sit with you?
He's just a fuckwit. There's no other way to put it. Like what Bulk's done and what he's done, he's a clown. So he shouldn't even be talking in the same sentence as Alex Volkanovski.
Tell us about what it's like for you to come back here to Wollongong. And I know you've wanted a big fight here for quite some time, but you're headlining on main events on a pay-per-view show here in your hometown of Wollongong. That must be incredibly exciting.
Yeah, it's massive. So it's something I've dreamt of doing for a long time. Wasn't too long ago I was pouring beers over the road, So it's I've come a long way and I've worked really hard for this opportunity. But look, I'm ready. I feel like we've built myself to the point where I'm ready to take on these shows and have these big fights. So look, I'm excited and I'm keen as to get to Wednesday.
George was talking about potentially bringing out Noya in a way here to Australia to defend his world titles over the road at the stadium. That must cause some sort of a tingle for you.
Yeah, absolutely. It wasn't too long ago I was saying you need Volk with me to sell out that stadium, but a guy like
You need me to sell out this stadium. You need me to sell this stadium, mate.
You haven't sold 50 tickets.
No one's watching.
You haven't
you,
sold
bro.
50 tickets.
No
Shut
one's
the
watching.
fuck up.
We
You
don't
haven't
about
sold a
tickets.
ticket, mate.
I'm
You
Mr.
haven't sold a
Pay-per-view,
ticket.
bro.
You haven't sold a pay-per-view.
I sell pay-per-view.
Everyone's
fights,
here to
bro.
watch you get smashed. Just
Oh,
shut
yeah,
your
one of
mouth.
that smash, mate.
Here he goes, mark them out. Going on again.
How's that weight cut going? You got 2 fights coming up.
You can't even spit
The
out
weight
a
cut
word.
first and then...
You're mumbling the whole time over there. You're an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
I'll let him have the last word before. Do you have anything final to say to Mark or to the people watching or the
Been
people in
quiet for 2
Wollongong?
weeks.
I've got nothing to say with him.
Yeah.
Honestly, he's going to see what I do on Wednesday night. I'm going to show up and I'm going to beat his head in. So, look, he's going to be
I
ready
can't
for
wait.
that and he's going to be, just turn up.
Oh, mate, I'm here.
Yeah, you never turn
I'm
up.
here, mate.
Fight night, you never turn up.
Why not? What are you on about, bro? What are you on about?
Every time you stepped up, I've said it many times, every
And
time
what,
you
I didn't
stepped
turn up there
you've
to
got
fight?
smashed. You've got smashed.
Listen to you.
It's true.
Bro, what? I didn't turn up to fight.
Yeah,
Bro,
you turned
you're a
up and you
goose.
got smashed. Like you're going to on Wednesday night.
Yeah,
You've
I
carried
know,
on all this
yeah.
time and you can get smashed again. That's
Yeah,
all there is to
sweet.
it.
Yeah, mate.
Back to prelims or RSL shows for you, mate.
All right, we'll finish it there. So that is the main event. Sam Goodman, Mark Schleibs, and you've seen a fair portion of this card that you will see, of course, on Wednesday night. It's live on main event from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, the pay-per-view. The prelims start at 5:30, but get here to the Wollongong Entertainment Centre if you possibly can. We're going to face off a few of these fights now. George, if you want to take your position.